What's up, Otaku family? I'm Don. And we are the Otaku Couple, back with more reactions here for the channel with more CDawgVA, fixing
like
bad voice acting. We have I fixed the worst voice acting in video games. If you're new here, we have already reacted to him fixing bad voice acting in anime, in cultured anime, and now we're moving on to video games. Because why not? Let's complete the trifecta.
I'm trying to think if there were any video games where I was like, voice acting could have been better.
Oh, there's a lot, especially like the old 360 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some bad ones. So this is certainly going to be interesting. And judging by Connor's look,
he
and
looks
the blonde
like
hair,
he's lost hope.
This is a very old video for Connor.
Really
at least compared to what we've reacted to on the channel so far. So that'll also be interesting.
He also doesn't
either
look
way,
like he has a beard.
Yeah, it's just
he
baby
looks like
face.
a little baby. You
Yeah.
should shave.
No.
I want to see what you look like.
No.
Underneath.
No.
Want to see.
We get 100 patrons, I'll do it.
Come on, guys.
Y'all be sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be sure to join our Discord for all of our community events and check us out on Patreon for full uncut TV show and anime
if you get
reactions.
us to 100,
Links to
he'll
those
shave
down below in
his
the description.
face,
Let's hop on into the
we'll
video.
Get to see what he looks
Voice
like.
acting. If my channel is anything to go by, there is a ton,
nay a plethora, nay a gigantic shit pile of voice acting out there.
that is terrible. But seriously, other than my videos, I react to a bunch of bad voice acting clips out there, and it's no question that some of these voice acting clips are just the worst. We all probably wonder how they happen, but a comment that creeps up a lot on these videos where I react to bad voice acting
looks like
is,
such a
"Connor,
baby."
why don't you remake these bad voice acting clips, but better? It should be so easy.
This
Well,
must
that's what we're
be
going to find
the
out today.
original
Will
one,
it be
then.
easy? Will it succeed? Will it sound good? Here are the rules of the challenge. First rule, we will not enhance the footage at all. We won't use any color correction. We won't up the saturation. We won't make it look better at all. It'll look the same. The second rule, we will not change the script in any way. We will be voice acting it the exact same way that it was in the original. And the third rule, we will not be adding any sound effects or music. So if the original doesn't have sound effects, doesn't have music, we will also be doing the same. Now, I have a theory. For some of these clips, I think even if we categorically improve the voice acting, that's...
I'm sorry, I'm just pausing it for a second. Can we talk about, like, outside of him being baby, like, just how empty his room looks when he was, like, early on, and then to now, to the Connor we know, dripping with all of the crane merch, random shit,
and all the
they
JoJo
win.
stuff.
Yeah. That shit's funny. That's cool.
Some of the clips will still feel awkward and bad and cringy, and if that does happen, I will try my best to explain where that's coming from. So, with the help of Alejandro Saab, Michael Kovach, and Brandon McKinnon, we will be dubbing over these 5 clips, hopefully better.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
I've been waiting for you.
Keep the runt in chains.
Something this powerful must.
All right, Wand of Gamelon. Like, I can't believe y'all even found that game to put that in here. But this one, I completely forgot about this. But
too.
now
That's why I was like,
it brought some memories back. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, the voice acting in the old Devil May Cry games are really not that good. But they were
'Cause I
like, they were
love
supposed to
those
be cheesy
games.
though. That was the charm. But this was bad.
With light.
I've
didn't
been
age
waiting
well.
for you.
Keep the runt in chains.
Something this powerful
Mega
must
Man
not
8.
fall into the hands of evil.
It sure is boring around
Not the other.
here.
The
Oh,
first step
God.
is to essentially remove any dialogue from the audio. There are a few ways we can go about doing this. Fortunately, the only audio in the Devil May Cry 4 is the actual soundtrack, which we can find online. I used Shazam to find the song. There's no other audio in it, so we have that sorted. Luckily, someone had uploaded the Legend of Zelda CDI games without dialogue.
Yo,
so
the
that's those two
CDI
ticked off.
games are.
House of the Dead also had no music or sound effects, so we don't need to do anything, so that's clear. And Mega Man had no music, only a few sound effects, which weren't too hard to find online. They were just some beeps and boops, so I just downloaded the beeps and boops sound effect pack.
The
put
beeps
those in.
and
So that's
boops
how we
sound
got a
effects
fresh,
pack.
clean slate. So all we need to do now is record the dialogue. So what we're going to do next is get on a call with the voice actors and direct them to get the takes that we want, and maybe ask them a few questions.
Hi, I'm Alejandro Saab. I'm
Kagi!
on YouTube, but I am a professional voice actor. I've done voiceover in anime, video games, and cartoons.
Oh shit.
And you're watching CDawg. I don't know what you want me to.
Mega Man,
Kagi's been in a lot of things that you've probably seen.
Really?
He was in Pokemon, the newest one. He was
Oh.
Leon, the dude from the Sword and Shield game that we played. So he voice acts Leon. He's one of the Fire Emblem Three Houses characters.
Really?
Yeah, dude's been in a lot. He's also the voice actor for the Dragon Ball mobile game. The face character for it. Shallot. He is the voice actor for that. Yeah. Dude, he is a lot of characters.
I am terrible with names.
Oh, this dude's in a lot of things. He's in Darling in the Franxx. I mean, she's in a lot of shit.
And Link, I'm thinking.
Look at his demo reel,
kind
like
of
his
range.
voice acting
high
list
pitch,
one day.
kind of-
You will
not
be
high pitch, but
surprised.
you know what I mean. Like,
Right.
protagonist anime.
Yeah.
And then
The
Ganon.
protagonist voice.
Perfect. And then Ganon, I was kind of thinking like something like demonic.
Oh, sure.
If you want to just do a bunch of takes and we can figure out what works, I guess we could. Yeah, it isn't
Sure.
very serious, so don't worry about it.
Look, I'm gonna. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Have fun with it.
I'm gonna do a pass where I watch the clip and try to match the flaps.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say.
Okay, perfect. Professionalism. Let's go.
Gee, it sure is boring around here. Great. I'll grab my stuff.
See, that already sounds so much better than the original. Oh, it's perfect. All right, I guess which one do you want to do next?
All right, let's flip it. Let's go Ganon.
What kind of voice? I'm thinking kind of like, you know,
God,
Ganon's
CDI
supposed to be
Ganon
like
is a
scary,
nightmare.
right?
I got
like,
you.
Like
Say less.
Say
This
less.
is what you want.
To me, in
was
the
a
original
voice
clip,
changer.
his deepness kind of sounds like forced and kind of fake. I'm kind of wanting it to be like a bit richer and more realistic, and maybe more demonic. Give me a voice that you think might fit for Ganon. No pressure.
Silence! Hecton! Keep the runt in chains.
Oh, I love that silence. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for helping me out. I really appreciate it. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. I do not make films.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you helping me.
Hi, I'm Michael Kovach. You might know me as the voice of Angel Dust in Has Been Hotel.
Oh,
Hello.
shit.
Okay, the wizard. That's that
Yeah,
character.
you're doing the.
I knew
the
his name
yeah,
and
you
I
can-
didn't know why.
Majesty, Ganon and his minions.
This voice is perfect.
Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and fetch the script. I know it by heart.
Do
I don't
you
even need to look at
actually?
the script. Yeah, I know the beginning part of it by memory. Yeah.
Alright, perfect.
Your Majesty, Ganon and his minions have seized the island of Koridai.
Goldman, do you know what you're doing? That is awful.
This is like
The
how we
random
used to do
Mickey in the
auditions
fucking
back in the day.
background.
Like,
Look at it.
Microphone up. Goldman! Do you know what you're doing?
Look at the Mickey in the back.
I'm dead. He cranked up the gain on his microphone so high to give it that fucking like old school. We don't give a fuck what your mic quality is. Just give us the lines. Yo, that killed
I
me.
need you to look at the.
Goldman! Do you know what you're doing?
That Mickey in the background.
Okay, let me do at least like one take that's
go.
like
Yeah.
genuinely trying.
Okay. I want one good take just to improve it.
Goldman, do you know what you're doing?
Do you want to like tell people where to go and follow you?
You can check me out on Twitter. My Twitter is just at KOVOX, Kovacs.
All right.
Thanks.
Look here, you want to do some voice acting? Here, just talk. Just talk. You'll be great.
Hey everyone, my name is Brandon McKinnon, and I am a voice actor for anime. I am the voice of Sir Night-Eye in My Hero Academia in the
Hell
English
yeah.
dub, which is playing right now. Woo, season 4. Okay, so let's do this. He's sad. He's got, there's some regret. All right. And there's some swelling music, so we know that's a big emotional moment. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
Ooh,
wow, I peaked. This is why it's always important to get your levels. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light! And that is voice acting. You have to go to your deepest despair. You have to feel very sad. Or very happy. Thank you so much, Connor.
That's a psychopath.
Wonderful, wonderful exercise. I had a great time. I just uploaded my Witcher cover. Toss a coin to your Witcher. So check that out if you get a chance.
You know, I think I've seen
Welcome
that,
to the
actually.
voice recording part of this video, where I will be recording my lines for the remaking. We have here the Sontronics STC3X. I'm using Audition, Adobe Audition, to edit my audio. I think it's one of the better tools out there. Much better than Audacity, a lot more powerful, and I have a pop filter that won't stay up. Ideally, you would want to record what I'm about to record in a sound-treated room. However, the lines aren't that intensive. I only have like 5 or 6 to do. It's really not a big deal, so we can just do them in here. We're going to start with the Mega Man lines, which I think will be the most difficult. I'm not sure.
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago.
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago. Maybe. When providing the clips to the other actors, because they had to match lip flaps, I wanted to make their job as easy as possible, so I provided a countdown. And go. And that countdown essentially just tells the actor when to start, as sometimes you might forget where the lip flap is, so having a 1, 2, 3, deliver your line. It makes it a lot easier. I know some of the anime studios do this when they dub anime. I believe Funimation uses this method. And it's a very beginner-friendly method to make sure that you can match a lip flap and your timing isn't off. One method you can do at home if you do want to get better at dubbing is actually moving your mouth to the mouth on screen and trying to then, after you get comfortable with the mouth positions that they're doing, say the line.
Strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago. A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago.
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago. What am I, as an actor, going to improve upon on Dr. Light's performance? God damn it. Stay the fuck up. So, how can we, as an actor...
That is why, not only do I love our mic for the... I mean, y'all should probably know what this mic is by now. It's the Elgato Wave. But the Elgato makes its own pop filter for this mic specifically, so that it will always work and it never moves. It is a part of the microphone now.
It's pretty badass.
And it makes it so much easier.
We love it.
Sponsor us. They're not going to sponsor us.
One day.
We don't stream nearly enough for Elgato to care about what we do.
We'll do it one day. We'll get there.
Improve the already existing performance. First off, we need to objectively break down what is wrong or what is bad about this performance. We're all pretty sure that Dr. Light shouldn't have a lisp or speech impediment of any kind. So the first thing we're going to do to improve this performance is make sure the enunciation is perfect. Second of all, I find that the character kind of voices almost lackluster, like there's no urgency. I believe we're trying to save the world in this game. I'm not entirely sure, don't quote me on that. Basically, what's happening is important.
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
We need to make sure that we sound like we give a f about what's happening in this world.
Yes.
By the way, side note, don't drink iced coffee while you're doing voiceover. It's terrible for your mouth. It makes it all kind of phlegmy. Drinking a bit of water is perfect. Just take small sips every now and then. Don't drink a bunch in one go, and don't drink any at all.
Thank you, Mega Man. If you can, please bring the meteor back.
Okay.
One thing I'm gonna, I think, will struggle with this while I'm doing this is that I find that he talks very fast for an old guy. He's not really... You know, think of how many old people you know that talk very, very fast.
This meteor seems to be emitting a powerful energy signature.
Ooh, I like that one. That one was good.
Something this powerful must not fall into the hands of evil.
See, in the original, they don't even match the lip flaps towards the end there. What's up with that?
Something this powerful must not fall in the hands of great evil.
I could be going too deep on this voice. I don't know. We'll see when we edit it.
No, I like it.
Master. Yes, master.
Yes, master.
But the character of Goldman in House of the Dead, there's an awful lot to fix. For example, listen to this first line.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
If we can't fix that, then I'm not allowed to be here, honestly.
The original said that man is responsible.
Listen to his pitch. It's up here, right? His pitch is up there. Now listen to this clip.
I've been waiting for you.
It sounds almost too different to be the same character. It doesn't sound like the same character playing with a pitch. It sounds like one guy doing two different characters.
You know what you're doing?
So for this character, I want to really emphasize the severity of the situation.
Are you stupid?
Not sound like a clown like this guy does. Don't mess with the pitch
Don't sound like
too
a
much
clown
so that we
like
don't
this
sound
guy
like a
does.
different character
Hey,
entirely.
I'm walking here.
But also fix everything.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
My God, my voice keeps trickling like his does. God damn it. She's saying the friends so slowly.
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing.
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing.
Okay, we have something there, I'm pretty sure, for every line. First thing we're going to do on each of the lines is cut out any of the background noise. Your everyday noise removal in Audacity is not very good, but there are some plugins which are amazing at removing noise. I have the RX7 Isotope Editor, which is a fantastic audio tool, very powerful, very expensive, but it is beautiful.
It's a ton of boring.
Alrighty, we are basically done. So what we're going to do next is compare the clips one to one. I'm going to play them in full in the original and then the improved version. Let's start off with the Devil May Cry 4 light scene.
I should have saved you. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Sounds like me trying to be a voice in light.
Listen, I know you got range. Yeah, I heard it.
Sounds like she's capping, guys.
He's pretty
It gets me every time. I feel so sorry for the voice actor. And now let's play the redubbed version.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
Every time I still get
Maybe I'm biased. I think Brandon killed it, and I just think that is objectively better in every sense. I feel like he nailed it, and the emotion's there, the raw energy is there. And honestly, I think the original actor could have easily nailed that if they'd let him do another take. I don't understand why they used the original clip that they did. It could have been a time constraint. Maybe the voice actor was sick, couldn't record anymore. I don't know. We can only speculate. All I do know is that Brandon nailed the line. And I think we can objectively say that this has been improved. Next clip is the Mega Man clip.
Dr. Light, what is the problem?
What is the problem?
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago. This meteor seems to be emitting a powerful energy signature.
A powerful energy
Something this powerful must not fall.
You know what it sounds like? And I really hope that our community and audience here knows what the Game Grumps are.
Yes.
It sounds like Dan when he's trying to do like a baby man voice.
Oh, yep.
Right, his character's like, oh, he's so scared. It's exactly what it sounds. Sounds like Dan did this when he was being a joke character.
I think what I also like about this being such an old, I guess, I don't know how old this video is, but an older video is that all of his other ones, he is roasting the fuck out of them. Now, granted, these are better than some of the ones we've seen, but he's just like, he, laughing, whereas, like, the other ones, I mean, full-blown roasting the fuck out.
I feel like with this, I think he just did ones he thought of off the top of his head, but I think he looked like hard to find just how bad of clips you could find for the other ones. So he found like some really bad ones for those.
Fall into the hands of evil.
I understand, Dr. Light. I'm on it.
Thank you, Mega Man. If you can, please
Thank you, Mega Man.
Thank you, Mega Man.
God, it's so stiff.
Thank you, Mega Boy. I mean, man.
Like, heart in it, you know? Like, it hasn't, I don't know. There's a lot of problems with the original Mega Man. From Dr. Light's pronunciation and general delivery to Mega Man sounding like a little girl. So, this is what we did to it.
Dr. Light, what is the problem?
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago. This meteor seems to be emitting a powerful energy signature. Something this powerful must not fall in the hands of evil.
I understand, Dr. Light. I'm on it.
Thank you, Mega Man. If you can,
Thank you,
please
Mega
bring
Man.
the meteor back.
Okay.
So I think the Mega Man redub that I did is definitely much better, but I still don't think it sounds good. I think it sounds One, for starters, I think my Dr. Light voice was kind of meh. I feel like it could have been a bit more cheery and a little less daunting. And I think Link as well. I think Kagi's voice is a little too old for Mega Man. I think it could have been a little younger, but again, I wasn't casting super seriously. It was more of a case of, hey, who's available? Let's do it. If we wanted to improve this 100%, I think we need a complete script rewrite. I think that's the main thing here. I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, how much we improved from the original is like a 3 or a 4, maybe a 5.
I liked how he did the
I also
band.
think that the professional sounding setups that we're using and the mixing quality sounds really weird on an NES game. you wouldn't
What a
expect
zoomer.
that quality. So I feel like when you watch it, your brain is just telling you, this is weird. And I have a feeling that's going to happen to some of the other clips as well. Maybe you disagree. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. All right, let's do the Zelda CDI.
I disagree.
You guys be sure to let us know down below how you feel about that. I don't hate the voice he gave.
Yeah,
gave the
no, I
doctor.
liked it because it sounded like his.
And I thought Mega Man
deepness-
just sounded better just for the fact that he
Yeah.
doesn't sound like a little girl. That's
The
an
deepness sounded
improvement.
like an older gentleman.
Yeah.
I liked it. I didn't like
Like
how
an
he
Alfred.
Said, I didn't like how he said meteor, but
Yeah.
that's just an accent thing.
Right.
That was just kind of not cringy, but like I guess jolting.
Right.
With everything else, like everything sounded normal, and then meteor sounded like fragile.
Oh, not for Geely.
For fragile or something.
Next.
Must be Italian.
It sure is boring around here.
My boy, this
My
piece is
boy.
what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to. Your Majesty,
Gee golly
Ganon and his
gosh.
minions have seized the island of Korodai.
How can we help?
It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon.
Only
you-
him.
you
Him
can-
right there. This kid. He can
What
do
is
it.
that face?
Yes. Oh, there's so many bad still images for the CDI games. Again, plugging the Game Grumps because I love them. They're like my favorite YouTubers, period. They played all the CDI Zelda games, and it was a treat. Go watch their compilation videos of like the best moments out of each of these games because they roast the fuck out of this game, and it's great. Don't get me wrong, they roast every Zelda game they play, basically, but still, it's a great time. You're really admiring Link's face right here.
I don't like it.
Great! I'll grab my stuff!
Okay, that's the original. Now let's have a look what we did for it.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
Your Majesty, Ganon and his minions have seized the island of Korodai.
How can we help?
It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon.
Great! I'll grab my stuff.
I honestly don't think the dub
better.
that I did sounds much better at all.
No, it does.
The more I go back to the original,
Still,
It sounds clear. It doesn't
Yeah.
sound like someone was talking into a plastic bottle that was
Yeah.
turned into a microphone.
but that just did not age well, and it's
Yeah, look, there's only so much you can do with that. I mean, that's not natural dialogue. Like, what kind of setup is that? I just wonder what Ganon's doing. Like, no one talks like that. Well, what can we do to help? Only Link can do things. It's like,
so stupid.
it says right here in the prophecy.
He rolled his eyes so much it was weird looking. It was really creepy.
That's what all of them are.
It's so creepy.
There's literally a scene in the CDI Zelda games where Link is like, to Zelda's like, I think I deserve a kiss. You wish. Yeah! He's like, does the jump up into the air thing, and then the fucking, it's like, what the hell is going on right now? Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Right.
clip.
Those games
The
did
more
not
I
age
think
well. They're also
that
like
Link is the
Fortune
only
these
one
days.
that sounds dreadful. I don't think the elderly characters and the wizard sound bad at all. I think they genuinely sound okay. Like, if you actually break down the delivery of the lines, they're pretty good. It's just like the cursed animation. It's so gross that like everything involved with it just feels nasty. Also, trying to dub over this footage is a nightmare because unlike lip flaps where it's just a static position where the mouths are like this, because their mouth shape is moving everywhere and they're zooming in and out, you have to match it one for one. That means copying their delivery pretty much, which makes it sound awful.
It sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive.
So the iconic line with the "as sure as boring around here," it's near impossible to make it sound different when they have this exact same cadence to it, and we can't change it because look at the lip shape.
Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
Again, on a scale of 1 to 10, I feel like if we've improved it by anything,
do
it's
think
like a
it's
2
fair.
or a 3. It's such a minimal
give
improvement.
that.
It's still bad, so it's like, ugh.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
don't
your
really, I don't
fault.
think we
Yeah,
can call it like
I was
fixed,
gonna say,
you
I
know.
think you
If we
improved
wanted
it. It's
to
just
improve
the end
Everything
of-
about the CDI games is pretty piss poor, so like you can only do so much without just remaking those games from scratch, honestly.
Prove this categorically. I don't want to say it, but I think the animation just has to change. The animation has to go. I also think the script is just stupid. Oh, gee, it sure is boring around here. My boy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm flying on my carpet. You know, it's so dumb. It is, what's happening? It's a cluster. It's all terrible. Right, let's listen to the second Zelda CDI clip.
You are my prisoner.
Hey!
Silence! Hectan, keep the runt in chains.
Yes, master.
This one just sounds weird. Again, with the animation, everything, it looks bad. Let's have a look at what we did to it.
You are my prisoner.
Hey!
Silence! Hectan, keep the runt in chains.
Yes, master.
I honestly think we improved this one quite a lot. There's a few things that we did to it. So, first of all, Ganon in the original kind of sounds anemic. He doesn't sound like this foreboding force on top of you. He kind of sounds like, I don't know, like a chain smoker who just ran out of a 7-Eleven. Like, it doesn't sound like a daunting voice at all.
Damn.
Let's listen again.
You are my prisoner.
Hey!
Silence! Hectan!
And then I made this old creepy guy sound a lot more creepy and a lot more evil.
Yes, master.
And I think this clip overall is much better. I think this is an example of how we could improve the voice acting in the Zelda CDI games better than the previous clip. Because the previous clip, I don't think the voice acting was the worst part. But this one, definitely the voice acting was terrible and we could easily improve it. I think on a scale of 1 to 10 for this clip, we definitely improved it by a 6 or a 7. And finally, House of the Dead. An example of just horrific voice acting. Let's listen.
No.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
Goldman!
Goldman!
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. Can't you see?
Can you see?
Man committed a sin,
Man
disturbing
committed
the
a
life
sin.
cycle of nature. The
Nature.
original sin that man is responsible to protect the life cycle.
Life
I have
cycle.
The life cycle.
What was that? Even
made a
Connor's
creature
face.
to rule over mankind.
Mankind.
This is the final battle.
The final
Show
battle.
yourself, our new ruler, the Emperor.
The animation in this
Emperor.
is weird. It sometimes is good, and then, like, at this point, the guy just stands
It's
up.
not-
Like, watch this.
Made a creature to rule over mankind.
He just stands up. They don't show him standing up. It's just...
Did the old classic YouTuber jump cut.
Yeah. And that's jolting as hell.
like,
Yeah.
we could animate hands and faces, but we couldn't animate a dude standing up. All right, whatever. So here is my fixed version, if you will.
I've been waiting for you, friends.
Goldman! Do you know what you're doing?
I'm fully aware of what I'm doing. Can't you see? Man committed a sin, disturbing the life cycle of nature. The original sin that man is responsible to protect the life cycle. I have made a creature to rule over mankind. This is the final battle. Show yourself, our new ruler, the Emperor!
I did a few takes of this, and I honestly just didn't like anything that I did for it, because the lines and the dialogue feel really climactic, and the footage isn't. I feel like I improved this by maybe like a 3. I really didn't do much better than the original. First of all, I think that the lack of music or sound effects is odd.
Yeah.
It's a really climactic scene. You're in the arcade, you have your guns pointing, you're ready. You spent like $10 getting to this point. It's taken all your money. Finally, you get to the end cutscene. It should be this glorifying moment, this amazing grand moment. It's the reveal. And then there's just this weird dialogue with pauses in it and no music or sound effects to push it up. I don't know. It's weird. With Devil May Cry 4, where I think we just ultimately made it sound like the perfect version, I think the reason why that is because everything else in that scene is great. The music, the animation, Oh, it's all glorious. It's great. For the other clips, there's a lot more problems than just the voice acting.
Yeah.
For Mega Man, the script was questionable at best. The voice acting was a mess, and it was just not consistent at all with the original script. The animation is decent. It's great, but there's no sound effect. There's no music in the scene.
Yeah.
It feels kind of stationary. It doesn't really feel like anything's happening. And again, a similar problem with the Zelda CDI games. I don't think ultimately the voice acting was the sole problem. We can fix the voice acting and make it sound better, but I still don't think it sounds good. I think there's still a lot more that needs to go into it. With the House of the Dead, it's just bad. Like, the animation is fine, but the script is questionable, and the animation...
What you mean the animation is good? The man jump cut stands
all
up.
of that was just shit.
Everything is shit about that. But
Devil May
you're
Cry
not
and
playing
Mega Man
that House
was
of the
okay.
Dead for the fucking cutscenes. You're doing it to shoot Zambos.
With the script, doesn't really match up. There's no music, there's no sound effects, there's no grandiose drama to it. It's just kind of plain. And I realize now this is a great lesson to those who are so quick to judge voice acting for being bad. Even if the voice acting was bad, is that because of the voice actor? Is it because of the voice director? Is it because there was a voice director? Was there anyone even directing it? There are some games in the early 90s and 80s that had no direction at all. There was no director. They just brought voice actors in and let them do what they wanted to do. And there are a lot of people out there who, when they hear a really cringy clip or a really terrible clip from a video game or an anime, it's the voice acting, right? It has to be the voice acting. That's what sounds weird. When in reality, a production is a building blocks. Voice acting is one aspect. If everything else is perfect and the voice acting is bad, you can fix that. But if everything else, all those building blocks aren't there, the voice acting isn't going to make it sound good. You need everything. It's a production. It's multiple things. And I hope in future when you see a bad voice acting clip that you can maybe break down why it is that it's bad. Is it actually the voice acting? Or is it something else? I think voice actors get way more shit than they deserve, and I hope you cut them some slack with this video. So shout out to all my voice actors out there. Keep trying, even if you're new. Keep improving. It's a beautiful thing. It's a lot of fun, and we all love doing it. So just keep trying, keep at it. If you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, and comment.
You know what this reminds me of? Because we've talked about in the past, like, being interested in kind of dabbling in voice acting, and like whenever I get my animation channel up, you doing voice acting for me and stuff. This kind of makes me want to like play around with some of the horror movies we've seen, like in the foreign horror movies, like the Italian ones, the French ones, where we listen to it in English. So
it's bad.
It's so fucking bad. And it just brings down the quality of the horror movie.
Yeah.
Because it just seems so cheesy. So now I'm kind of curious, okay, so if we took away the voice and just tried that, like, I'm curious about that, because, granted, we could listen to native language, and we usually do, for the most part, but sometimes we're just tired. But yeah, I don't know, that just kind of popped in my head, like the really over-the-top one we watched, and I was like, yeah.
I feel like this was the first one that he did for any of this kind of series, because, I mean, this whole thing about, like, wanting to see if it's truly just the voice acting that's the problem, or if it was more to it that was the problem with all these things, makes sense for him doing it going forward.
Right.
And everything like that. Yeah, that is usually the case, and a lot of people, like, that's why when it comes to us, when it comes to voice acting, whether it's movies, anime, TV show, video game, at the end of the day, I mean, I'll laugh at it if it was bad. Yeah. Like, if it was just that one bad delivered line, or the one character that shows up for, like, 5 seconds only. Yeah. That's just, like, what the fuck was that? I'll just laugh it off. I don't knock the whole project overall for that bit of voice actor thing. There's a lot that goes into that that could have been very much so out of that voice actor's control. Or it was just, it's because it's not that important. Who cares? So it's like, who knows? Just take it for what it is, and that's really all there is to it. These videos are interesting as hell, though. Yeah. I don't know of any more that we have to watch for the Fixing Bad Voice Acting. If there is another one that we haven't reacted to yet, let us know down below in the comments. And be sure to go and check out the original. Go check out Connor and the rest of his videos. It's a good time. Love this dude's content. And we will see you guys for the next episode. Bye.